Chris, come
Taste
on.
the biscuit.
Taste the honey on the biscuit. Taste that honey sauce. That's the new viral video that's out there now. I sent it in our group text message. You'll have to listen to it.
I want to do a Cuff It video so bad.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. To get that honey sauce on me, I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
I had not seen that.
I'm telling you, the shit that people put on the internet is hilarious, and I love it. I'm all here for it. It keeps me well entertained between the hours of 2 a.m.
Taste the biscuit.
You need to memorize that, and on Thanksgiving Day, in front of your whole family, I dare you to get up and be like, "Now we're gonna say grace. Taste the biscuit." And I want video.
That's funny.
The honey sauce.
Oh my God!
People,
All right,
people, what's going on?
What up?
Happy Friday.
What up?
Why everybody tired?
I'm not
I'm
tired.
asleep. I'm tired. I'm always tired.
Well, you always tired, Shahida.
I legit. You said I'm always tired.
Yeah, you always looking for a nap.
Oh, a nap is the best thing in the world. I swear to God.
I don't know how y'all take naps. I can't take
How
naps.
you don't take
Okay.
naps.
I am a nap chick. It needs to be scheduled into vacations, into sleepover playtime. Gotta have a nap.
And man, can I just add that you are making that head wrap and those glasses with your little fancy chain hanging off of it. Girl,
Wait, can
you
you say
are
something for me?
in face today.
Can you say something for me? Can you say, Cynthia, leave Shahida the fuck alone about the chain? She's keeping it.
Oh, Cynthia, you better fall the fuck back. Because that shit looks nice. I like it. You kind of channeling.
Oh, it's too old. I said I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back.
No, actually, they are coming back because I've seen those in a couple of like accessory stores. Like they're like selling. I like it.
Really?
You kind of are. You look like you're channeling your inner Alexis. Taste the biscuit.
Did she just backhand compliment me?
Backhanded. I'm not. That's not a shade. Because Alexis be looking good when she has her little head wraps on and her braids. I'll give Alexis. She's had a couple of head wraps on.
She did when she had that orange dress.
Yeah, that's right. She did. You're right.
She did.
Wear the hell out of that. She wore the
Are we
hell
gonna
out of
jump in? We gonna jump in?
Oh, child. So, yeah, let's jump in. I guess we'll start with Justin and Alexis since, you serving Alexis haute couture right now. Jesus. Last night, the episode was boring. I'm sorry. It was a boring episode. We could have done without it. It was about them all, having their last meal. It was the last supper, which I think it's going to be the last supper for all four couples.
Everybody.
I thought that Wednesday's night's episode was manufactured drama because, especially with Nate and Stasha. But I'll go back to
Justin and Alexis.
Justin. Like he said, he was so positive what he was going to say before, and then now he's on the fence. Manufactured. His conversation, was that his mother?
Yeah.
But I thought his mother was dead.
No.
That's why he had to live with his brother?
No, that's his mother. I don't think his mother's dead. I never heard him say anything.
That was his mother.
His mother, but remember, his brother had to raise him, remember? From a certain time. So
Mom, we don't know mom's situation. I mean, moms could have been having some issues or whatever, and he decided, the brother took him or what have you. But yeah, that's his mom. Excuse me, that's his mama.
Yeah, I mean, that conversation was funny when she told him to get a little freaky. I'm like, who has that conversation with their mama?
A mother that didn't raise her son, apparently. She's probably more.
Or her friend. I would be like,
yeah. Because you see, he called his mother and not his brother, because he's not going to have, because he looks at his brother as a parent figure. He's not going to call his brother and tell his brother, you know, she likes to be dominated, and obviously I'm not tapping that ass the way that I need to. So who's he going to call? He's going to call his mother friend.
She said, you need to get freaky.
Then she talked to him like a friend would talk to him. Because I don't know any mother. I mean, you're a mother. Would you look at a whole ass adult ass son? You know your son having sex because he's got a child. But it's like, I'm not trying to have a discussion with my son like, you got to get freaky leaky.
Not that part. I mean, like general stuff. I'm gonna, you know I had to sit down and have that conversation with people. But as a grown ass man in a marriage, I'm not gonna tell you to get freaky. I'm just gonna tell you whatever she wants to do that you feel comfortable with, you do.
Do it. Exactly.
Yeah, you try anything just once. I mean, the way he says she likes to be dominated, I'm assuming he means like she wants him to like kind of take more control in the bedroom. Like, come here, baby.
Yeah, but she's also not making that easy for him, also as well, because he's like, you know, I would like at least to feel wanted, as opposed to like if she wants to be taken, you know, the vibe that Alexis is probably giving off is like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And personally, if you're like this to me, I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Yeah.
Why would I want to have anything to do with you? If
and
there's
that has been his one complaint about her, that she doesn't make him feel wanted. He said that from the very beginning.
So as a man or a black man, if someone is not making you feel wanted and they want you to want them, isn't that kind of like statutory? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think
that's
it's
kind of like if someone does not want, huh?
It's not statutory because she's not underage. It's just
that's right. That's statutory, right? Well, she acts like she's underage.
Yeah.
She doesn't give me the vibe that she's like like coming out of the bedroom in like a nice like negligee. Like, she doesn't strike me as a soft person that would be like, oh, you know what? Let's have some sexy time. Oh, let me go put on like a nice nightgown or something sexy, a cute little dress or something, and some heels, with butt ass naked and some heels on, and just come out and be like, you know, jinga jinga jingy. And he'll be like, then he'll dominate you. But she just strikes me as a type that she's gonna be like, we gonna do it or what?
The flower has to be open for the bees to come to it.
That's right.
This is true. Yeah. What about the conversation with her mother?
I think she just wants
to not be married to Justin.
No. I think she just wants someone to just say to her, just say no. Just be done with it already. She's just looking for any excuse, by any means necessary. She just wants out. She just wants this done and over with, because I can't remember what exactly what she said, but when her and Justin got together and they were having their discussion, she basically kind of like cut him down and was like, I don't know.
She said, what would be better as friends?
Oh, that was it. Yes. Because he was like, he told her about his conversation with his mother, and he admitted to her that my mom was like, oh, you should be freaky, get a little bit more freakier. And I think he thought that her reaction was going to be like, oh, great. You know, she was just flatline. But when she brought up the whole friends thing, his whole face and demeanor was just defeated. And I'm like, there's your answer. She's not going to tell you no right now. She's going to wait until she gets your ass on the couch.
I also feel like she's beaten him down so much. He's had to go through so much shit with her just to get her to like him. You know what I mean?
She doesn't even like him.
No. He's trying. I don't know why he keeps trying. He should go get his dog back. drive his 17 miles, get his dog back. He's like, you know what? It's been nice. No, I know you're always going to say no. So let's just move on because they're wasting all of our times. Really, we can see it.
Yep.
Alexis is her mother said that well you're a runner, so they keep saying that. But Alexis is smooth. She knows what to say, how to dangle, how to be almost politician like with her rejection. So nobody can really beat on her. She's gonna come when it comes next week, she's going to come with some really solid facts. And her main one is going to be what she said was that she can't read his mind and he doesn't open up to her. And that's a huge thing when you're constantly asking somebody, well, what do you mean or whatever. She's going to use that as her basis for why she can't. And then she's going to build upon that. But all of it is like what both of you were saying, what I'm saying. It's all bullshit. It's just she knew she didn't want him day 2.
Yep.
Day 1.
And she has been playing the role the entire time.
Yeah.
So she strikes me as the clout chaser. Like I don't think it would matter who she ended up with at this point. If I think for her was all about the followers and the likes and what she can parlay this into after she's off of Married at First Sight. Just saying.
I'm tired of these people coming on and not really wanting to be in the marriages, not really wanting to build upon it. It's just.
But this is why I'm done with it.
That article I sent you about the percentages of. Did you see the article I sent you? No.
That was a while ago, though, right?
No, I just sent it yesterday. It was about the article about people in relationships from The Bachelor, from this, that, and the other. That there's a 4%.
I totally missed that.
I totally missed that.
4%.
Yesterday? Was it in Instagram?
You sent that to us?
Yeah, I sent it to your Well, I'll send it again. It's right here, literally on my page.
Oh, it's on Instagram now.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Instagram. It was an article.
Right, but you send it to me.
It's reality dating shows. What's love got to do with it? These days, not a lot. And what they said was 4% of the people on The Bachelor, 4% had like a 4% rate or something like that. It's really bad.
I did see that.
But here's the thing.
Oh, on the Bachelor,
0.3.
0.3%. Out of 300 contestants, 5 marriages, only 1 going strong.
Which one is? Did they say which one's going strong?
No. Oh yeah. Catherine Giudice and Sean Lowe from season 17.
Of The Bachelor.
And they said on what's the other one? Anyway, Love is Blind. On Love is Blind, it was 4%. 4%.
All I'm gonna say to it is this: it's just purely entertainment. Yeah. Because when all of these shows first started, for instance, like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, those have been around the longest. It was truly genuine. It was like these people were truly all about finding love. These other shows
started out that way.
I mean, it was messy. There was still some messy, but you see that couple is still together. The original Bachelor and Krista, or she was the Bachelorette, I think. The first Bachelorette, Krista something, her and her husband, they've been married over 20-something years.
Oh, I'd have to look that one up.
Yeah, it worked.
They only said there's only 1 left from The Bachelor. Maybe they broke up.
Oh no, she's from The Bachelorette. Yeah, she was the Bachelorette.
Oh yeah, the
Bachelorette. She was like one of the first. She was either the first or second Bachelorette, and she's married. Her husband was a firefighter. They live out in Colorado, I think. but they're still together. Again, I think as time went, crept on, years go by, and with the impact of that social media has made, these people are knowing that they can go, if they go on there and they're popular, or if they're like the villain and then they're gone, then it's their Instagram, all their social media just blows up. All of them are now like, they got ads and stuff. They're getting paid to peddle stuff, do advertising just through social media. These people are getting bank. And, this is the day and age of everybody wants to be Insta famous or whatever you call it now on social media. You get one good gig, one good video, you could potentially make high 6 figures, maybe 7 figures. It is what it is. So I just think all these shows, I'm just looking at it now as the source of entertainment. I'm not taking any of these people that are going on these shows and that they really truly want to find love. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
So that's what I wanted to see. If I'm not interested in seeing people just coming on here and abusing people, and that's why I stopped the Real Housewives franchise, because the last 2 years or so, it's just abuse. And I don't want to see women friendships where it's just abusive for no reason. I don't want to see people on, Married at First Sight that just come in just to get famous and are abusive in the process.
I agree. But yeah, I think, she's next week, or are they going to make us wait like 3 weeks, or is next week the decision day? When I saw the previews, it didn't say, or unless I missed that.
Because I'm not sure if it is. I know it's November, but I'm not sure if it's somehow I got it in my head that it was like November 15th is when they were going to stretch it out to. But I don't think they would be going that long.
No, I don't know. I think she's going to wait, and depending on who they ask first, who they have go first, she's going to say no regardless. And I think if he goes first and he says no, she's going to have some hair across her ass, and, she'll probably get an attitude and shit. But if he says yes, she's still going to say no.
Yeah, she's saying no across the board.
Yeah. She's a solid no.
Yeah, so let's get our percentages down. What we think?
Oh yes, right there. Yes, write it down.
Why I got big ass Sharpies? That's the only pen I have.
Taste the biscuit, taste the honey sauce. I can't get that song out of my head. I'll be singing that forever now.
Okay, so for Alexis,
100% no for me.
Alexis and Justin. Tanya, 100%.
I'm gonna say 100% no for Alexis, but I'm about 65% sure that Justin's going to say yes.
Okay.
Oh, oopsie, sorry.
All right, Chris.
I would say Justin is a 70% yes, and she's a 90% no. And the reason why I'm reserving 10% is just because the only reason why she wouldn't do it, she doesn't want to look bad.
Right.
The only reason why she wouldn't do it, because she wouldn't want to look bad or look like, because she's playing this, oh, yeah, but I'm so glad. So it's 90% she's going to say no, but there's 10%, which means, her full of shitness will fucking, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
agreed.
But I think Justin wants to say no, but he really, really wants it.
I'm giving him a 60% no, that he's going to say no. I think he's tired of her shit. Alexis, I'm giving 100% no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And again, it's all going to be, it's based on the order of who goes first.
Yeah. If
she
he
goes
went
first,
yes, he would change it. But she's going to say no.
I agree. Yes, I agree with you that way. If she goes first and she says no, he'll say no. He'll say no.
Mhm.
If she says yes, I think he's gonna say yes. But listen. If I had my wish, I want her to say yes. And he looks at her and he's like, "I'm good. No,
I gave up my dog."
right? I want him. I want him to go ham on. I want him to go a mother on her. If she says no first, I want him to go off on her and be like, "Bitch, I gave up my dog. I did all this. Yeah, I could have, perfected some other things, whatever. But I gave up my fur baby." I would drop the mic and walk out. And that would be that the experts would know. Yeah, that's a no. Deuces. Oh, I'd show my whole natural ass.
Okay, another percentage for them. Who thinks Justin is gonna cry the last day?
I think
he hasn't cried in all this time.
I think he's all cried out.
You think he's gonna cry?
No.
I think he's gonna cry. I think when he starts talking about the stuff that he's done and giving up his dog and how she made him feel, I think he's gonna cry.
Yeah, but the only reason why I don't think he would cry is because he's angry about it now as opposed to sad.
Right.
So I don't know if he cries, if it would be
angry cry.
Angry cry. But I don't think he's an angry cry. I think he's just a sad crier. But I think he doesn't want to give her that either. He doesn't want to give her that either. I don't think he wants to give that to her. That's why he hasn't cried recently. On everything she said and done, he ain't cried because he's like, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. That's his attitude now, I feel.
Okay.
He's going to cry. He's going to cry when they play the clip because they like to relive shit. And they're going to play that clip of him giving away Maya. That's when you're going to see the waterworks flow. That's it. If they talk about Maya and try to delve into the whole Maya thing, he's gonna cry. But with regards to her, no, he ain't gonna cry. He's like Mary J. Blige. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no tear.
Girl, that was my theme song during my divorce. That was my theme. Every day in my little Nissan Sentra. Just
oh yeah, no, I was happy. I wanted to. If I was living in
sad. I mean, I had a lot.
If I was living in Massachusetts when I got divorced, I would have thrown myself the hella biggest of divorce parties. Shit would have been bigger than my 50th. Trust.
That's so funny.
Oof. Anyhow, all right, we good with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kristen and Mitch.
I'm so confused about those two. Like when Mitch was talking to his brother?
Mm-hmm.
And his brother was saying all the things that you're describing is what a good relationship is. And I don't think you know what love and a good relationship is. I'm like, ding. He doesn't. And I don't know if Kristen does.
I think she does. I think she has an awareness of what it takes to be in a good relationship. I think Chris, as I said before, I think she's the most ready out of everyone to be in a healthy, long-term relationship and doing what's needed to be done to be in a long-term healthy relationship. Mitch is just quote unquote retarded, which means slow in his, not he's retarded, but slow in his maturity he's not ready to get married. He's never been ready to get married. He's never been ready to marry. I don't know why he went on the damn show. He thought he was going to get maybe hooked up with a surfer girl.
How old is he again?
He's 41.
41, yeah.
You don't want to be married. If you take off your ring and likes his single life and is so particular on you can't have a fucking bag to put your shit in, it's got to be a fucking burlap, all that stuff, it's way too much. He's not ready to be. He wants to be on his own or have someone be a slave to him, do whatever he wants to do, or he would be a slave to a hot chick and do whatever she said. But he don't want to get married. He don't want to get married. He don't want to be married. He likes Kristen. He really does like Kristen. He sees how good Kristen could be for him, but he's not into Kristen. He's not into Kristen or her fabulous titties.
No, he's not. And I think he was kind of like, go ahead. Sorry, finish.
I'm just trying to, she's doing everything she can to be attractive for him too. And he's not biting. Mind you, he is genuinely, he does really like her. He ain't in love with her. Yeah, and in order for him to be the husband that he needs to be in love with her, and he's not in love with her, and he's never going to be in love with her. He's never going to be in love with her.
You don't I think that she's only with him. I think that she's all in because she knows her age. She's the typical, I'm this old. I've got like this amount of window to have babies, and that's all she can focus on. And I think that it's probably in her head that I got to make it work with him, because then now I got to start all over again. And now I'm going to be like old and this and that. All of her friends are married. All of her friends have babies. She has got to be in that group.
Women can grow in love. Men can't. Either men are in love.
I was going to say that. Could he possibly grow? But that was one of the things I was going to ask.
Women can. Men usually marry hoping the woman won't change. Women marry hoping that they will change. Get this potential. Men go from here, like, I hope she doesn't change, hope she can maintain it. And after a while, when she doesn't, well, of course, everybody changes. And women hope, well, if I get him, I can make him into what I need to and grow into this and the other. And a lot of times that doesn't happen with potential. So people need to look at each other at the point of when there's, are you going to be okay with that at that level and deviate this? But it's not going to be, I'm hoping it stays here. He ain't in love with her. He ain't ever going to be in love with her. He wouldn't have taken his ring off.
Yeah.
He would explain to people. If he was with a little hot girl named Sandy who had hair and was a surfer chick, he'd be like, yeah, I got married. Yeah, this is my wife, Sandy. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. This crazy thing happened. I'm done this married at first sight. Yeah, she's a 26-year-old surfer girl who's an environmentally conscious thing and has a dog rescue operation.
No, I didn't think about it like that. That's so hurtful.
Yeah, but that's how he is. That's what he wants. He's trying. I honestly believe he's really trying to be in love with her. He's just not in love with her.
Right. I think you're right with how you just explained that, and I did not think of it that way. But you're right. If he was married to somebody he was attracted to and just loved, he would. Yeah. Oh, damn. All right. Well.
And
he like, look, I got married. My girlfriend's hot. My fiance, my wife is hot.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
He's that childish.
Do you want more? He would have probably, if she was hot, like how Chris just said it, he wouldn't be going on that conference alone. He'd be taking her with him. Just saying.
No, I don't know that was a work thing. I can tell you one thing. If she was hot, he would have worn that goddamn shirt.
Oh, yeah. He would have done more.
Striped shirt. He'd have put that damn striped shirt on. You look really good.
I'm thinking she's an attractive woman.
No, she's an attractive woman. He just ain't into her.
Right.
He's just into her.
It's just not her type. His type.
It's not his type. From the very, very, very beginning, when he saw her walking down the aisle, he's like, nah. And ever since then,
you see how he looked at her mother. Let's not forget how he looked at her mother.
Right. It's been a resistance for him to try to get to the point of like, yeah, but it's like here, and he's got it here, but he's just not attracted to her. And a man has to be attracted to her, to his wife. He's got to be attracted. He can't be like, oh, well, she's just he's got to have some kind of attraction. He's got to. He's got to.
Yeah.
And she ain't the one for him.
Yeah. I'm done with that.
God bless her. Pretty girl will do whatever she can. He ain't about it. He ain't about it.
That's sad because I really think that they could be a really good couple.
They could.
They are good friends. They, they have a good. They're like the couple that you want to go and hang out with. I would have.
No, not me. I couldn't hang him. He would drive me absolutely batshit
But she
crazy.
balances him out when they're together, and he's fun with her.
Yeah,
I like them. I like them together. So, Tanya, what's your prediction?
I think I'm gonna say that I'm giving them both 50-50 because I'm not even sure if she's gonna stay with him. I'm gonna say 50-50 on each of them to saying yes.
Okay. Chris?
Well, once again, with our evaluations of our percentages, I'm doing more percentages of what I think is going to happen most likely as opposed to definitives. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that being said, I think she depends on who goes first. If I think she's going to say, oof, let me go to him first. I think he wants it, but ain't. Oh man, that's hard. Go ahead, Shahida. You talking? I'm gonna think through this.
All right, because I'm pretty sure with mine. I think 70%. I think that she's gonna say no.
Oh wow.
I've said that for a while that I really thought that she was going to say. I think the reason why I think she's going to say no is because the one thing I like about her, and I've been seeing it all along, is she's very self-aware. And I don't think that she wants to put herself through turmoil for a person that she knows she's never going to have 100%. So I think 70% of her will be no, that 30% will shock the hell out of me if she said yes. Him, I think he will say yes. And I'm going to give him 70 that he'll say yes.
Wow.
Because I think even though he knows that he doesn't really, he's not like, oh, I'm so in love with you. I think he believes that he could get there. I think he believes that the friendship is or just the closeness that they have, he thinks that it could grow. But I'm going back to what Chris said. And I think he's being delusional in that thought, but I think in his head he's like, well, I could try. I should try.
Yeah, I don't think it's first of all, it's not gonna last.
No, I don't think it will.
Yeah, it ain't gonna last because she needs to at least feel like he's proud of her being his wife, and he has not given that one time. He said to her, I'm really glad, we're friends and you're great for me and I like being with you and all that kind of stuff.
That's all the right things.
But not one time has he been like, that's my fucking wife. And she feels that and she knows that. So I think she will say, oh God. Yeah, so maybe it is it's a toss up on both of them. You're right. Maybe Tanya. You're right. And maybe a toss up because I think she really wants it. If he says yes, she'll say yes. Because that's a declaration. If he says yes, which I don't think he's going to, I think it's going to be 60% no for him.
Mm-hmm.
And if he says yes, she will say yes. If he says no, she's definitely going to say no. But if she goes first, she's going to say no. I think she's 60% no. I think she's 55% no, and he's 55% no as well.
Yeah, and same for me. I'm 50-50 on both answers. 50% yes, 50% no. I'm stuck dead ass in the middle because I don't know how that's going to play out. Because, she got all excited. She was happy when he finally told her. Remember, she told her friend, he's going to need to come at me with some grandiose statement. He's going to have to pull something out of his ass. And when they went to dinner, he pulled something out of his ass when he told her he couldn't see himself without her. He didn't say he loved her, but he just said, I just can't see myself without you. For some women, that's enough. But I don't know.
I think she's put in so much work in that relationship.
Yes.
She really has put in a lot of work in the relationship to get him to a point to pull him, get that horse to the water. She's got him. He was all in the desert. She's pulled him all the way to the river. Horse, drink, please. And he's like, I'm thirsty. Drink. She can't get him. He's not like, oh, no, he's not. It's just not.
He's done a lot of work for the next chick.
A lot. Yeah.
That part.
For the next little ditty, little 28-year-old.
A lot of work.
And he ain't gonna. I'm sorry, Mitch ain't gonna find that unless someone sees on Married at First Sight specifically like, oh, I like him and I'm gonna go after him. He ain't gonna find that he hasn't found just
like I said,
just the fact
Amelia.
that the reusable stuff. Anybody that would be hard for. Anybody that you have to be you can't have plastic, tablecloths. Anybody
towels.
like that.
Remember when what he said about the paper towels?
Yeah, you ain't gonna find no cute chick that's willing to do that kind of stuff.
Only one is Amelia from the New Orleans cast, because that dirty bitch, she didn't shave. She didn't take a shower on a daily basis. She doesn't comb her hair. That's about as natural can get. All you do is put
There are a lot of women like that.
But she's a
you
doctor.
put a sword in her hand, he'll be in love.
She's a doctor. She wears plastic, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but when she's working,
we know there are a lot of women like her. I mean, we've seen podcasts where they're like asking each other, like, why should you even have to take a bath every single day? Why?
Yeah.
The one I love is when they talked about bathing children, and it was like, if you're bathing your children every day, where do you find the time? And then my friend said, with the time that you were on social media.
That's a whole nother podcast that we got to get on. That's a topic on the list.
I'm just saying, there's so many.
I don't even want to go there now because I got ditties for days to talk about that.
He hasn't though, Shahida. He's 41.
I think it's more his personality. Like if it's how he treats women and how he relates to them and make them feel, which makes them unattainable. But like the other stuff, the natural and all that, no, there are plenty of women like that.
Any person who wears a Band-Aid on their wedding, at their wedding, on their head, has problems.
Yeah. Hey.
You couldn't get a flesh-colored Band-Aid or one of the little dot ones, or put some makeup on the scar,
or the liquid. They do have the liquid
for
Band-Aid.
your wedding.
They do have the liquid Band-Aids too that you just put
and it was sticking out raised on the thing like he just threw it.
He don't care.
Stop. All right, yes, let's go on. Let's move on.
Oh,
God,
God,
I do not like Miguel. God, I do not like him. I do not like him.
I do not like him either. Absolutely do not.
Start the fire. I'm telling you, she's annoying. Yes, Tanya, I will give you that. She's annoying as fuck. But if she just had, she could be. I don't like him. I don't like him.
Can we just say that her sister was, when she talked to her sister was just as useless as tits on a bull. And it's in the family. The shit runs in the family because you noticed as soon as she called her sister, she wanted all of her sister's attention, and she's talking, and her sister's like, "Huh? What?" She's talking to the husband. She's like, she told Lindy right off the bat, "I don't know how this is gonna go because the kids are awake and the husband's got them, and And soon as Lindy opens her mouth, her head goes, "Huh? What now? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry." And I'm just like, well, it's in the blood. And then she, when Lindy was telling her about her distractiveness, and the sister's like, oh yeah, you know how we are. Like, I'm just like, useless. You could have called anybody. But then again, I guess that's all she's got. She should have called one of her girlfriends because
I didn't even know she had a sister. I thought she just had brothers.
Well, because I guess the sister, the only one that was at the wedding was the mother and the brother, I think, and the mother's husband or something, or not. I don't even think the husband came. Regardless,
I don't dislike her. I dislike him greatly.
Oh, I don't like Lindy. I'm sorry. Lindy is a petulant little sniveling woman child. I can't stand her. I'd never be friends with her. If I met her, I'd probably like her in like the first hour. And then once I got to know her a little bit, I'd be like, we're done. No, I can't fuck with people like that. And like I said time and time again, I don't get it. I'm Team Miguel on this one. I like Miguel. Miguel's just
team anything. I think any woman that he would get with, he would play the same type of mind games with.
Yep.
And obviously, I feel like he's an absolute pathological liar because I would need to speak to his ex-girlfriends to see how he treated them. Because if he says he broke up with every single one because he felt he was being used, I feel like there's something more to that story. Every single person,
there's a lot more to that story.
Yeah.
I can see how he does, but I do think that he's gonna say yes.
I think he'll say yes for.
I'm 95% that he's gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Well, then if he says yes, then fuck him, because he deserves all that whiny ass bullshit that he deserves. He needs to say the fuck no. He needs to say no. And I've already taken you off of my insurance card.
I think they're both at 95 for me.
To say yes?
Yep.
I don't know with them.
If he goes first and says yes, she's saying yes. If he goes first and says no, she'll say no. If she goes first and says no, he's going to say no. And if she goes first and says yes, he's going to say yes. It all depends on who goes first. Whatever the person that goes first is exactly what they're going to repeat, because neither one of them wants to look bad. He don't want to look bad. He don't like looking bad, because he'll do it and then come up with some excuse of like,
that's why I think part of it is
that's what he does. That's his whole MO of like, whack. Oh man, I am so sorry for. You're right. You know what? I should not smack your face. I really shouldn't. Oh, I did it again. But you know, and then he would say, but you were a little out of line. But you're right. I shouldn't smack you.
I should not have smacked the shit out of you.
Yeah, but you were,
out of pocket.
Let me throw a monkey wrench into this, because I kind of think she's going to show her ass on that couch, and she's going to say no. I'm going to say 70%. Yep, I'm going to say 70%, because she's always like, she was talking to her sister and her friend or whoever, and she's like, I just can't be myself, like her authentic self, whatever. And remember when she's always threatening, talking about, you think that's bad? You don't want to see me blow up. I think she might wait until couch day. And if she goes first, it's going to be dependent on who goes first. I think I'm going to give her 70% to say no. And I think if she says no, she's going to say it in the most disrespectful way to Miguel. She's going to finally get Miguel back for treating her so mean, according to her. So she says, but whatever. She don't know what mean is. I think I'm going to say she's 70% no. Miguel, I'm going to give Miguel, I'm 50 with him, whether it's yes or no. I think Miguel's going to say, yeah, I think it's 50% yes or no. I think like with Chris said, if she says yes, he'll probably say yes. And I think that if he goes first, 50% he'll say yes, 50% he'll say no.
Because he acts like he says he's in love with her, but I don't think he wants to deal with. That's first of all, that relationship is not going to last, regardless of yes or no's.
No.
That is not gonna last because he don't like her attitude, he don't like her petulance, he don't like her being ADD, he don't like any of that stuff.
Yep.
She don't like him being controlling. She don't like him being. It'd be one thing if he's controlling and it works for the two of them. You know what I mean? But he's being control. He's controlling in a way of like, they ain't gonna work. So, but I think she really wants it. She really wants it to, and I think she's under his spell to a certain extent because she's yo-yoed him. He's yo-yoed her so many times. She wants to say yes. He's not feeling it though. He's not feeling it.
All right. So what's your percentages, sir?
Oh goodness. I think, as I said, it all depends on who goes first. But bottom line is, she's 75% yes, and he is. He's I don't know if he's gonna say he's a toss-up for me. He's 50-50. He could say no.
This 50-50.
No, because
I need to definitely win. I can't win if y'all are saying 50-50 and not, concrete with something.
Right. I would say
they put it 60% for me then with Miguel. 60% yes or no.
60.
He said yes or no.
60% yes or no.
He's 60% no for me.
Okay, 60% no for you.
Yes.
And for you, Tanya?
I'm going to say 50% yes. And I'll up the ante. I'll say 70% no, because I'm hoping he says no. That'll be the best night of my life.
Can't get two. Can't get two answers.
You would say
answer.
Damn, 60 then. Damn.
60 what?
Percent.
What?
He's gonna say.
That's what I'm talking about. These percentages.
60%. He's gonna say yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. And 40% he's gonna say no. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's more gonna say no than he's gonna say yes. So I'm saying 60 no, 40 yes.
You said 60. Okay, Chris said 60 no, 40. Okay, yeah. So I got them both at 95 saying yes.
90, yeah, I can see. I mean,
I can see you winning that one too. I think you're gonna win that one. But I just
who goes first? Who goes first? Who goes first?
All right, Nate and Stasha.
Nate and Stasha. Poor Nate.
Fuck Nate.
He showed her ass this week.
Nate's a fucking bitch.
Nate did show his ass, but you know
Nate's
what?
Nate's a fucking bitch. That's all I got to say.
Nate just don't know any better, I don't think. Nate,
he knows better.
He
knows better.
Man,
he knows better. He's just being a fucking bitch.
Okay, all right.
She's also, but she has some onus to this too, because she is so harped on this whole love. Where are you at on a scale of love? Where's the love scale? What's this? What's that? And he's telling her,
she don't love you. He said, I am not in love with you.
Yeah, because she forced him
after she hounded him like crazy.
She texted him.
I understand, but he could give her the look. Before that, give her at least the look. There's potential for me to be in love with you.
He said that.
No, he didn't. He said, I'm working on all the things.
He's like, I'm working my way to it.
To that.
He was
but
like,
he's not saying that.
I love being around you.
He's
he
not
didn't
saying,
want to hear
let
that.
me finish. He's not saying eventually I will get there. He's just saying, he keeps saying, oh, I'm not in love now. I'm not in love. He needs to. Well, anyway.
I think he was saying all of that as a control because she's getting on his nerves.
Yes, I agree with that.
He needs to learn how to bring it back. You're not going to get every single answer that you want the way you want it, Stasha. But him in the same boat, I gotta agree with both of you, I guess, because him in the same boat. Don't be an asshole. If you're feeling some type of way or whatever, whether or not you are in love with this woman or not, you are still saying you want to be with her, you like her. Give her something.
Thank you.
So it was just stupid on both of their parts, and this is what I was talking about: manufactured drama. It was basically those two because. last couple of weeks, smooth sailing,
Mhm.
smooth sailing, communication, open. And then all of a sudden we get to the last week and, you know, the day before, and then you both of y'all show your asses, manufactured drama.
Yeah.
And 100% both of them say yes.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
100% both say yes.
Really?
Yep.
You
I
Chris?
agree.
I think it's 90% yes for both of them.
Because there's genuine feelings there between them. They are good. It's just she just wasn't letting it go, and his tact was just harsh. I
But she
mean, like,
needs to feel that he's there. He's like, you got to talk to her with emotion, through emotion, and make her. The reason why she's like, I need, because he's not even saying, look, baby, it's going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Right now, I just need some time to get to where I need to, but we're going to be okay. But he doesn't give her that. If he just gave her this much of, it's going to be fine. We're going to have fun with having a baby. But he keeps resisting so much, and the more that he resists, the more she needs like this. That's what drives me crazy. And that's when then he became an asshole. Yeah, that's when he became an asshole, because she drove him nuts, which is understandable. But if he gave her the little bit at the beginning, say, look, I'm working hard. I'm not in love yet. I love a lot of things about you. Remember, she said, why do you like being married to me? And he goes,
ooh, that was hurt.
come on. No wonder she's going crazy. No wonder she's going crazy. Because even after he said, I'm not in it, and she's all mad and this, that, and the other, and they're in the bed, he could at least be like,
yeah, that was
like, come on, dude. Now you're going to be an asshole. Now you're going to be a straight asshole. And all she wants is that there's going to be, look, I want a child. I don't know if I want to do it as soon, but I do really want to have a child with you. We're going to have fun. It's going to be hard, but I want to do this with you. And I'm not in love with you yet, but I'm on the path. I love things about you, and I love being married to you, and it's going to be there eventually. I can't do that now, but it will be there eventually. She'd be like, okay, I can deal with that.
I don't know.
No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. The way that
she lives in definitives. And
that's
even with therapy,
she would not be okay with that. If he said that to her, she would not be okay with that. Because if he said, you know, I'm getting there, you know, I'm not in love with you, but I can get to there. And her response would be, well, how long you think that's going to take you? I can see that coming out of her mouth. How long do you think you're going to need to get to that point?
She needs definitive.
We're going to have a baby, maybe not in a year, and it'll be fun, but I want to have a baby with you. When do you anticipate being ready to have a baby? I need dates. I need times. I need years. I need all of this.
I want to know who the OB is going to be.
She's all about the percentages, because she did that shit in the beginning when she's like, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at? And when he said a fucking 4,
that's where it started. If he had said, gave her a normal response, to be like 6, 7.
Why lie? Why should he have to lie? You don't. She doesn't want a loveless marriage.
A 4. You get married to someone and you say a 4. That's Justice and Alexis. That's straight Justice and Alexis.
That's people who met on the train.
Listen to me. I would rather you say it's a 4. I'd rather you say it's a 4 than do what a Justin did on the fucking honeymoon and tell me you're in love with me. Negro, we just met yesterday.
I understand.
How are you in love with me already? Red fucking flag. Wave it.
He wasn't acting like a 4 when he said 4, though. That's the difference. When they were, it was a week or two, whatever, how long, when she started saying 4, it's like, well, how do you feel about it? And she was like, I'm about a 7. What did she say? A 7 or 8 or 9? 8 or 9 in love with you, going through the thing. He's like a 4, huh?
You're right. Go ahead.
He said, but he wasn't acting like a 4. If he was acting like Morgan or someone who was not acting like they were into it. He said that's what I think spurs on her going, oh my God, I can't read him at all. I don't know how he's feeling. I don't know what he likes. I don't know what he wants. I can't read him at all. And he's like, well, I mean, I am working hard for this, that, and the other. And I don't know. I don't think he needed to be such of an asshole, even though she's being an annoying piece of shit.
That's 100% right there. He shouldn't have been like such an asshole.
He can be annoying, yes, I agree with you. He can be too much annoying, this, that, and the other. But the bottom line is, don't be a dick. Don't be an asshole.
We're all in agreement of that. We do agree with each other on that one. But she needs to slow the fuck down a little bit. Jesus.
They're married.
Drive me nuts.
They're married. I don't understand why people think I need to slow down. If you need to slow down, then don't get married at first fucking sight.
I don't need you to keep asking me every waking fucking minute. So how's this love thing coming along? Motherfucker, stop.
Because
I don't like shit like that.
But he's not giving her anything else.
He said it. He slammed his hand. He put his hand up. He's like, you see this on my hand? Like, I ain't getting no tattoo with you if I'm not thinking that this can possibly work and we're going to be together for the rest of our lives. She should have shut her mouth when he said that. But she couldn't let it go. That's her fucking problem. She can't let shit go.
Because
and
he's not giving her anything.
It's like, what the fuck? I'm done.
He's not giving her anything.
He wasn't in love with her. Now he was just pissed off. He was mean, and now he was pissed off, and he said he didn't love her. But I don't think he means that.
Emotionally, he's not giving her shit. He's not giving her emotion. She wants emotion.
He got to be giving her something, because I don't think she'd be in it. Because, like I said, look at the last couple of weeks. They were tight.
He's
the only problem that they really had was the house thing.
Long dong ding dong. That's what he's giving her. Because I tell you what, they're 100% compatible in the bedroom. They're willing to try and do just about anything. I mean, Jesus Christ, you got on whole national TV wearing fucking remote control vibrator panties. 100% yes for both of them. I think this is a little.
I think what we all are close. I mean,
we already did it. Okay. I think that this was, like you said, Shahida, I think it was manufactured bullshit. I think the producers might have gotten into her head and was like, you can't just, God forbid they have a fucking great dinner and go home and blow each other's backs out and say, I love you. And then see you next week on the couch where we both say, yes, and then walk out of there popping champagne bottles. God forbid. No, we got to have some damn drama. Like, we didn't have enough drama this season.
Yeah, I think it was just stupid. And it was stupid on both of their parts. Both of them.
It's manufactured. You're right.
But I will say Nate was
totally out of line. And you know what? This is when I know I agree with you. See, I'm thinking it's in my brain. I'm marinating on it with the manufactured drama, because if you go back and look at that dinner when they sat down at the table, look at the I'm remembering their body language. It was tense. And I'm saying to myself, this is your last supper. And I'm like, they don't look.
They came in ready for the beef.
Right. Like, he's sitting there and he's very stiff and he's just, how do you like the spaghetti? And she's sitting there off kind of like sideways with her coat still on. I know it might have been a little chilly, but whatever. Still with the coat, and her face was a little tight. There was just something off with how their whole body language was.
Because I was wondering, did they have something before the dinner? It was just,
it was off. Something was off. Whether she started in on him before the dinner and before the recording with that, and he was just like, I don't want to talk about this. Why y'all
arriving separately?
Who knows how that went? I just don't know. But I think something went down. Something was very off with their whole body language, because to be so well together all this time, and then on the last day, but when you leave each other for the night or whatever to go do your thing until decision day, it's not passing the sniff test. But we shall see on decision day. And I'm rooting for the both of them because I really think that they would be a really good couple together in the future.
You do, because you seem to hate Stasha.
I don't hate Stasha. Stasha was my
that. You
when
said
it first
that.
started. That was my girl. But she started showing her, I don't like insecurity. That's like a total turnoff for me. It's like a boner killer. Like, you are a woman of a certain, you're a boss. You have your own shit. You emancipated yourself. You doing the damn thing. Why are you so insecure? I'm just not into insecure. I don't like women that are
Because
insecure.
you get married to a man.
I don't like insecure men. I just don't like insecure people. It's unbecoming.
He's not making her feel secure at all. Put it that way. A tattoo, that's going to make her secure. He has not done anything, I would say, to make her feel secure in their marriage, not their relationship. They are married right now. So she's like, we're married, we're together. I need to have kids soon. I want to have kids. And he's like, man, kids, I don't. He's like resistant. She's like, well, this is something that I really, really want. And if I can't get it with you, I got to get someone in the next year and a half because I'm not going to be able to have kids. But I want to have kids with you. And he's like, well, okay, well, we can kind of, I don't know, well, you know. And then his dad's like, oh, you can have fun. He's like, okay, we can have fun now. And she's like, motherfucker, can you give that to me? Can you give that same consideration? Because she's so desperate right now and insecure about the fact that she's going to be 38 and 39 and not be able to have kids, and her window is gonna close, and he's not giving her anything like, oh, you know, maybe in 2 years or whatever. He's just like, oh, no. Anyway, that's my opinion.
That's all I got. So
yeah, I don't think I have anything more with them.
Before we log off,
they'll figure it out.
They'll be fine.
I think they'll be fine. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I think they will be fine. I will flatline if they both say no, or he says no, or she says no. I'll be like, what the fuck? Anyway, Chris, you got something going on tonight. Why don't you tell the masses what you got doing tonight?
I'm just doing stand up again tonight, but it's at a private club.
Ooh.
So.
Piompity piomp piomp.
Oh, like he's just like, I'm just doing stand up tonight, you know.
That old thing.
Not a private club though.
That old stand up thing.
I'm doing incognito. But I really do want to get back to regular stand up too. But I need to work out my regular stand up too. But I'm doing incognito or the prison magician again.
Nice. Well, we'll put up some video if you send us some. If the private club allows you to take some video. Okay, everybody. Well, it's been real. Chris is going to the private club tonight, and I
gotta go.
Okay, everybody. Bye.
You scared me.